Hello and welcome to episode 10 of my Let's Play. In case I do upload, like, the last one is 9.5, but if I don't, basically I just showed that, like, I've been carving out these hallways. This hallway just kind of wraps around that way. I've been carving this out off camera, but that wasn't there, and I've built a little model of, this is one little segment of my storage room, which, just imagine like this, going all the way down to the other end of this room. And there will be another one here, and then along both walls. So yeah, this room will have a lot of chests. And then I built an X-ray on the surface, which didn't really work. Yeah, I should have tested with that though before I did a Let's Play episode. Now I had to put it in. Sorry, natural music. I hate doing that. But yeah, this episode, let's put away these things I don't need to carry with me. Oh, I was like, do I not have any iron blocks? Did I really use them all? But they were in my inventory. I am like out of chest space. It's ridiculous. I really need to get that storage room done, but in order to do the storage room, I need clay. And that's what I wanted to do this episode, is I wanted to get some clay. So I have with me oh yeah, I also showed the maps. I made a map of every single scale centered around here. And I just made a copy of all of them, which I will take with me. Oh, and if you don't know, last episode, I was trying out a different recording program, but it didn't turn out very well. See, I made a copy of all the maps. They're just updating my oak tree farm outside my base. 4x4, 8x8, 16x16. So today we're looking for clay, as I've already said, because oh, sorry about that. Forgot to turn my head away. But yeah, the storage room has a brick floor to it, and bricks take clay. I have the coal to smelt them, which, by the way, my furnace is smelting right now. What I'll do is coal blocks smelt 10 items. They smelt 10 coals worth of items, yet they're crafted with 9 coal. So they use your coal more efficiently. So what I'll do is I'll collect a bunch of things that I want to smelt but don't need to smelt immediately. And then once I get the 64 and 6 plus 16, a stack and 16 is what you need for a coal block to be used completely. Once I get that much in the furnace hopper, then I'll put in a coal block and let it all smelt. Usually I won't count exactly, I'll just because I'll have many different items. What am I doing? I should actually go toward water instead of just going in a random direction. Looks like there's water that way. Back the way I came. That looks like one of the biggest water sources in the area that way. So, yeah. So, and then I'll usually just put in a stack of cobblestone or something, so in case it's not enough items and I get some stone, because I also need stone brick for my storage room, and I need stone for the walls of my hallway, so stone is always a good filler item. Like, if I want to smelt something immediately, then I'll also just throw in a bunch of stone with it. I think there's clay in here. Get the map out of my hands. Yep. I've been here before. That's that waterfall. Harvest the clay. I hate clay and how it's so multi-step. Like, you break it, one block turns into 4 clay balls. You have to smelt each clay ball individually to get an individual... Oh, hold the mic. That's a new one. To get each individual brick, and then you have to craft the bricks together. They did that so that it would take more fuel, but why did they want it to take more fuel? I don't see why they wanted that. Oh no. Getting farther away from it helps, because you have to be one block. If your head is not out of the water, you mine very slowly. Not sure why they did it like that. But that's just the way mining works without Aqua Infinity. Which, speaking of enchantments, I should probably That's one of the first rooms I want to get set up. I could technically get that one set up right now. I have the hallway around it dug out. And I think I have all the resources, except maybe I don't have enough leather for all the bookshelves. I hate how it takes leather to craft bookshelves now, so I've been breeding and killing cows. Usually killing less than I make, so I'll get more and more each time. Oh, great. This one doesn't look fun to harvest. If only I had lily pads. But I have yet to find a swamp. No. There's nowhere high enough. Fine, I'll just mine it the really slow way underwater. So I guess while I'm doing this, I could talk about the jungle tree disaster, which is like the chicken apocalypse, but completely different. The jungle tree disaster. In my creative mode, if you have an old copy of that world file, which like maybe 2 people have, because it was on an obscure part of my old website, but still, I still use that website, but I never really updated it. Anyway, that's not the point. There used to be a giant jungle tree in the middle of the world, which was a jungle tree with a jungle tree on top of it, with jungle tree on top of that, 2x2 jungle trees. Well, I made that all the way up to the height limit, and then I was testing. If you don't know, you can only put certain blocks at the height limit of 100 or 256, and everything else is limited to 255. And so I was testing, like, you could, like, for instance, take water and lava and make cobblestone above the height limit, or you could grow a sapling and make a wood block above the height limit. And I was testing to see if it was possible to make stone, because I know that you can make lava, because you know you can use lava and water to make stone if you do it just right, but I ended up sending lava by a very stupid mistake. I was hoping the lava would go away, and so I like broke the block and replaced it, so the lava fell down into the jungle trees. Like, I should have just placed a solid block there, but I wanted to see it fall away, which was very stupid of me. And so it went down into the jungle tree, but I am drowning. Instead of going away, oh, that's sand. Instead of going away, it spread, and it spread like crazy. It covered the entire tree, and it burnt it all up. And like, as usual, I was on my old computer, so everything was very laggy from doing this, and I tried like pouring lava everywhere to stop it, and it just wasn't working. There was cobblestone everywhere, and the tree was half burnt. And by the time I finally got the mess cleaned up, I had to remake it, but I didn't want to remake another giant jungle. I did that thing where you see the air bubbles go away, but you don't get them back. So instead, what I did is I built a 3x3 chunk without the corners, and I put a ladder up the middle of it. And every so often, I would put a branch on the side of the tree, which would be a sideways log of a tree type. And then I would plant the tree on the end of it, and replace a dirt block with a log, so there would be branches of all 4 different types of trees. And then, yeah, like one of them I ended up getting a giant oak tree, and I like turned it into a tree house you could access from the inside of the trunk. Yeah, that was like a block lag. I thought that didn't never happen in single player. But yeah, I know never do that again. Lava, actually they fixed lava despawning now, so that wouldn't happen. In like 13W19A, they made it so lava actually disappears when you scoop up the bucket from the source. That squid is like derping. Squids have one of the worst AI in the game. You know what's fun with the name tags now? You can actually make a squid aquarium, because if you put a name tag on it, they'll never despawn. And I want to do, I'm thinking about doing that in creative mode, just see what it's like. Having a squid aquarium, just name them all like Squid 1, Squid 2, Squid 3. Clay. Get all the clay. Mine all the clay. Make all the bricks. Ah. What? Wait, how did that reset? What? That's derpy. Oh, I think it's becoming nighttime. Yep. The stars are coming out. Might have to run back in the nighttime. This is a huge clay vein, though. It actually goes a lot quicker when you're sitting on the ground than when you're, like, bobbing up and down. Up, 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 up. Down, down, down. Oh, actually, we're pretty close to the Derpy sugarcane is Derpy, which I haven't showed you guys yet. So I think I should show you that on the way back. Hopefully I remember. Well, I should. There's only one clay block left. Unless I have that bad of a short-term memory. It was probably the Derpy squid hitbox that reset the block breaking earlier. Hitboxes are, for mobs, are one of the worst things in this game, it seems like. They never seem to be very accurate. Especially slimes and ghasts. Okay, so... yeah, 3.5 stacks of clay balls. That should be enough. Well, actually, I'm probably going to need a lot more for the final thing, but I don't want to just harvest clay the entire time I'm on camera. I can do some of that off camera. That's boring. So, the Derpy sugarcane is Derpy. I think it's right over here. I saw this when a chunk was loading. Oh gosh, mobs. Music disc? Music disc. I see a creeper. I see a skeleton. My thought, music disc, because all I have is like 1,000,000 copies of Cat and 13 from Dungeons. Yeah, the Derpy sugarcane is Derpy is right over there, but I don't want to go near it with a creeper because I don't want him to destroy it. No! I wasn't even paying attention to my own health. I was thinking too much about the creeper. Well, actually, I should sleep while I'm here. Duh. Sigh. Yes, I'm chatting to myself in single player. Get out the door. Derpy door. I know where that is. So I should be able to get back there. Yeah. Music discs are hard. But in my base, I want to make a music disc farm. Because, you know, I found a skeleton spawner, so I can turn that into a music disc farm. By hooking up and putting a natural mob system where all the other mobs burn. And then the skeleton spawner goes into the skeleton slot. And music discs while AFK, basically. Yeah, I was like right over this mountain. I'm going around instead of going over, because going over this mountain is not fun, especially from that side. It'll be easier when I have ender pearls as a convenience, but right now they're as a rare collectible for finding the stronghold. So there's that odd structure. There's the waterfall. And we died somewhere in between those two. Over here somewhere. Yep. I see those flashing experience orbs. And here's all my items. So really, the experience renders before items do. That looks like an Enderman misplaced that block. Enderman, they ruin my OCD, but sometimes they give me grass blocks, so they're not completely terrible. What? Why am I not picking that up? My inventory was not full before. Oh. It's the dirt from the creeper. Just repair it. Somewhat good. Maybe. Probably not. Sure. That's the one thing I don't like about creepers. They don't give you back all the stuff, so you can't repair what they've done unless you bring extra cobblestone or something. So over time, they just kind of ruin your land, which gets annoying. So the Derpy sugarcane is right here. Naturally generated. Water, underground water pool with dirt blocks. There's one block opening to it here. And the sugarcane happened to spawn right there. Which is kind of funny. Such an odd location. I want that egg. So, yeah. That sugarcane. I was like running this way and the chunks weren't loaded, but for some reason the sugarcane already was, and it's like, how is that deep? And the grass loads around, it's like I walk up to it and I see the one block opening. I don't think sugarcane can generate underground, even with lighting. I know flowers can, but I don't think sugarcane can. Yeah, it's funny, like, if there's like dirt and there's lava underground, flowers can generate on that. It's kind of funny. So we got ourselves some clay. I showed you the sugarcane of derp. What else should I do? Well, now that I'm heading back to my base, that tree looks so weird with the chunks not loaded and all. I guess I could work on the storage room some. We're about halfway through the episode. Okay. Yes, all these oak trees. They're growing big. It's so annoying. Because I don't want to cut down the big ones. They're such a pain. To like navigate, weave through these trees to get to the entrance of my base. Which is over here. Barely even hear the doors close behind me. Back up to the temporary base. And what happened here? What? Oh, I had the furnace off. What a waste of the coal box. Or the coal block. Oh well. See, mistakes happen sometimes. Get out of my inventory. What am I? Oh, black wool. Duh. Put the maps back in their chest. That's cool how you can be hovering over an item and do that. Let's put in all my clay and give it 2 coal blocks. And the furnace up is on. Let all that smelt. So we can't really do the brick floor right now because it has to smelt all that food before it gets to the bricks. But what we can do is some of the chests. So this storage room is compact in a way, in that is the chests are right next to each other, which means I have to use trap chests. And trap chests are expensive. So yeah, this floor will be brick later. But I can't do that right now because it's still smelting. These signs, they say what's down this aisle. It's like this the top row on that sign will be this chest, second row will be the next chest, etc. So this room could get very expensive with all the tripwire hooks that are required in order to make all these chests. And so, yeah, and I don't have an iron golem farm yet, because I'm just kind of starting, and I don't even have a storage room yet. I'm still using this floating temporary base. Might just take out, like, 7 iron blocks. So, yeah, I'd make a tripwire hook, plank, stick, iron, 2 tripwire hooks. Then chests are the easy part. 2 chests, 2 tripwire hooks. That's not how you do it. You craft it with the chest after. Under, there's a side. Ah, that's weird. You have to put it next to the chest. Interesting. So then you get these trap chests. And trap chests look just like chests, except they have a little red tint around the lock, which that's going to bother me, knowing me. So I'm probably going to, when I get my texture pack fixed, I'm going to be using it where, like, this is normal, looks like inside of a chest. But in my texture pack change. One of the slowest things in Minecraft on this computer will be texture pack changing. Yeah, it's got like this fancy look, but the word inventory kind of gets like cut off, and my solution for that is to modify the language file and delete the word inventory from it, so whenever it would say inventory, it doesn't say anything at all. Come on. And then that texture pack does some other things like invisible glass, and Pumpkin GUI is a lot different. Doesn't really obstruct your vision. I actually showed you that already on the server videos, but if you haven't been seeing those, yeah, it just puts like a little Enderman crossed out in the bottom right, bottom left corner, but it's kind of blurry right now. Not exactly sure how fixable that is. Ooh, I forgot to put in 32 clay. I wanted to put in all the clay. I don't want to waste anything. Oh, it doesn't fit. Okay, that's a reasonable excuse. Yeah. So I need stone brick stairs. All my stone is in this chest. And then I can craft some stone brick. Whoa. And then with the stone brick, I can craft stone brick stairs. And I should create another set of trap chests. I'm out of sticks. Nope, that's a button. Don't want buttons right now. Make another tripwire hook, which you have to put next to the chest. Do that, do that. Trap chest. And put that here. Put these on top. In the middle here, there will be like hopper, 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 hopper. But I'm not going to do the hoppers until I have the iron golem farm set up, because that could get expensive very quickly. And I don't need the setup yet because I don't have like all my automated farms set up. Trapdoors. Oh, I'm out of jungle wood again. I'm actually almost out of jungle wood. I've been eating up my supply pretty quickly. Going to have to cut down another 2x2 jungle tree. Because I use jungle wood to craft everything, because oak wood is kind of rare for me. Well, not rare, but not as easy to obtain. Oh look, the bricks are starting to come in. So, I need glowstone. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4 for now. And the trapdoors. Put those there. This crafting table, the entire ceiling, like there's the stairs here, but then there's a 2 wide part here. And the bottom of the crafting table is planks. And I like crafting table ceilings, so the ceiling's going to be crafting tables in here. That's how I'll craft things. Same with the hallways. There will be a strip of crafting tables down the middle. So let's make sign. Not using my precious oak wood. Almost did that. Use the jungle wood because it's easier to get. Put one there. Put one there. As much as I hate doing this, I shall grab some of my precious leather. Because I'm very lazy about breeding my cows, so I don't get much leather. And I wanted to use it for enchantment. Make more set. Split that up evenly. Those in the middle, and item frames. Sit on each of these. Obviously the sign will say what's in the chest, and the item frame will have one of it. The reason I have a sign and an item frame is because the item frame is easier at a glance, but the sign may be useful for chests that contain more than one thing, because I'm not having one chest per item for every single item in the game. That'd just be crazy. Like, a chest for saddles, like, well, actually that could be kind of necessary these days, but a chest for golden apples. You don't need a chest for golden apples. Or a chest for dragon egg. Not necessary. In fact, I'm going to have a shrine for the dragon egg. So, need some oak stairs for that. Yes, I have one in my inventory, but that's not very helpful. I hear that zombie. There's a zombie after me somewhere in here. This room is not safe. It's so annoying. Like, one time when I was setting this up, a creeper came. Boom. Gone. I think they're coming from this cave. But I don't know where. It looks like it's lit up for a pretty good distance, unless there's just like a dark spot I forgot along the way. Probably like something is like level 7. Or they're coming from way over here. Wow, he's not even hissing. It's hard to... That takes skill to kill a creeper without it ever hissing. Oh, this is... I've seen this area before. This is where I was planning on getting lava. But I ended up getting it from somewhere else. I don't have an iron pickaxe on me though, so I can't get that gold. And I'm out of torches. Because I was not planning on going caving right now. I was planning on building and mining clay. Oh, zombie. Not sure where you came from, but you're here, now I can kill you. Bats. I don't understand. Bats are pointless. I mean, they just eat up sword durability when you kill them because they're annoying you. They drop no experience, no items, they don't count toward the hostile mob cap. They have their own category. They don't count as anything. They're just there. They don't serve any purpose other than aesthetical and noisical, I guess. That villager. I hit him once with my sword, so I don't know. I don't remember like how good my sword was or anything back then, but I don't want to touch him because I think he could die. So yeah, this is going to be the pattern for the storage room. Then these little sections here will be different, and I think if I remember correctly, I'm putting ender chests here, and there will be 4 of those. This wall and the back wall will also have chests. And the floor will be brick. So yeah, this storage room is a big project, and I'm probably going to temporarily move my stuff to these 4 chests, or however much of it I can. Because I want to move my storage here, because I want to get rid of this floating temporary base. It's like obstructing the creeper face, and I can't finish it and stuff. It's just out of place. Bedroom is also a really simple room. I could easily put in the bedroom part without the surprise to it over here. Yeah, the bedroom will have a surprise, but I'm not putting that in yet. But yeah, those are some good things to do. Right here will be a staircase that leads down right into our pumpkin farm. Right in the area where the beacons are, and that's where our jukebox will be. And the furnace room goes right past this is the furnace room, right around there. Oh, I thought he was holding a cobblestone block. It's like, isn't a pickaxe better than a cobblestone block? And then the first farm on the right in this hallway is the basic wheat farm, I think. So yeah, some of the basic stuff will get set up first. Do the complicated stuff that we don't need yet later. Like the potion room. I don't need that yet because I haven't even found another fortress. So yeah, I'd say that that's about it for now. Thanks for watching this episode. Bye.